phone. Mama call, ring phone. Mama call.
Mama call, ring phone. Curfew, rings on. Surf food, be home, be home, be home. We the warriors, behold, behold, behold. Mama call me Sally food getting cold. Ramone my drink and my necklace on gold. Don't need lean on my magic and bowls.
Yeah, I think I would say, at least for me, most of it was prepared specifically for this movie. Because of COVID and stuff, obviously, it's been definitely a lot harder for us to get together in the studio all the time physically. So a lot of things would be kind of done remotely. But sometimes, me, Sean, Warren, and stuff, like, we would get in the studio together and like be like, okay, we should work on this song today and then this song, and then we would have specific kind of tasks to do that week. Like, okay, we have to finish this one song. It's for this bus scene, or like this song is for this scene, and then it's always been kind of like it was very specific and like kind of like one at a time for me. And we would just like have the instrumental, like we would work on the instrumental with these producers. We were working a lot with Bacon and the Donuts, and also Roger, and just a bunch of amazing producers, also Jacob Ray, and we were just like, it was a very organic like experience. It was a really organic process, and it was really fun. And like, I'm just happy that we kind of, it wasn't like what I expected working on a movie soundtrack would be like, especially working on the entire soundtrack. It was very much like, it was just us doing it. And then we were just kind of like, I feel like Destin gave us a lot of freedom to do whatever we wanted. And
that's cool.
It was awesome. It was just really organic, and it really was just like, it was up to us to kind of figure out like, okay, on this scene, what kind of mood do we want to do? Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, pretty much, said everything about the whole process, and it was just fun. It was exciting the whole way throughout. Worked with like amazing producers, and we would just go in the studio. Some of them I would work at home here, even last year, and some out in LA. And it was just a really fun process. It just felt super natural. The writing came natural, and we just had these themes stuck in our heads. So we just, knew how to like write to it or expand with that theme. But we do get a lot of, our own creative, like, input in the song. So it's just, it's just been a really fun process, and it's just showcasing all the talent that we have from every artist on the project. So.
Yeah, that's totally true. Most of my songs were done in my guest room. I have like a spare room that's also kind of my studio, and I just plugged in a USB mic into my computer, and I just track my vocals here. So I really, I feel like it's really ironic, and kind of, it's ironic that we're doing like this gigantic global Marvel soundtrack, and most of it was sort of done like DIY in a way. Not all of it, but a lot of it has that kind of DIY spirit, and at least for me. And it reminded me a lot of when I was working on my first EP, when it was literally just me with my headphones in a bedroom. And it was sort of like it was like paying tribute to that era, and kind of reminded me of that era. So it's really cool. It's really cool to be able to say that, my vocals on a Marvel soundtrack were recorded with a USB mic in my guest room.
Nice.
I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Conversation of finding a home and never escaping. If they got the bad for me, getting to the shopper. Right around the city with the homies and a monster. Hooders in a ladder, a crib is a casa. Goes to you for 5 months like Flacco. Gotta set the world on fire.
Mama call, ring phone. Mama